right, guys, welcome back to Little and Rose. My name is Summer Noel, and today we are going to do the Snowglobe pens. Now, a couple days ago, I released the tutorial on how to do the floating glitter pens. That is a little bit different. So I'm just going to do this. It's real quick and easy. It's very, very similar to that one. We've got our stoppers, the little rubber stoppers that come with them. These are the little metal rings that come off the section. And we've got our pens removed and separated apart already. Now, if I'm moving too fast, you guys, you need a lot more detail, just jump back on my YouTube channel and you will see the other one. It's called the floating glitter pens. That gives more in depth of what all these items are. So I've got my popsicle sticks ready to stir. I've got a little dish of water here. I've got baby oil. I'm using baby oil on this one today because you haven't seen me work with baby oil yet. I used all the other products that you can use. So I thought today we'll do baby oil. Now this is Bobby. This is a custom chunky mix for Little and Rose. And we're gonna mix Bobby into this baby oil. This is gonna be for our rose gold pen. And we are gonna mix, this is Dave, this beautiful like hot pink opalescent, and we're gonna put Dave in this baby oil, and this is gonna be for our silver pen. Now, I've obviously way over mixed my liquids. I'll have plenty to do more than one pen. So what you wanna do is you wanna put your glitter into the oil. That's very important, and you wanna stir it really, really vigorously and well so that the oil coats each individual glitter so it doesn't meld into the water. We want them to stay separated. All right, so there's that one stirred up really, really well. Now we're gonna stir up the pink. Make sure all that glitter is very well coated in that baby oil. Sorry guys, there's a lot of activity going on behind me. My baby's 3rd birthday is tomorrow. And they are very excited, but it's almost overstimulating for them. We've got a bunch of friends in town. It's fun, we're celebrating, we're having their birthday party here in a few hours. But I wanted to jump on and do this with you guys. So what you wanna do, we're gonna do the gold first. So what you wanna do is stir the baby oil up really, really well and then quickly pour it before those chunkies have a chance to settle. And they settled. Sorry, that was not fast enough because I still had to bend my cup. We're gonna pour it back in. Now I use these metal thin cups because I can bend them and make a pour spout. And I don't have to use all those. I mean, you can use those little droppers, guys, but they don't work as great. Okay, we're gonna pour a little out. We don't want to fill it. I may have to scoop some of these glitters in and drop it in because they're sinking really fast. But because they're already coated in the baby oil, guys, you can just do it like this. I'm just making sure there's enough glitter in there because, you know, we can never have too much glitter. All right, perfect. But you don't want to just put the oil in the pen and then dump the glitter in because it will not get coated. You'll end up with a clumpy mess. But what I did was I coated it in the baby oil first. Now I'm going to let them sit and let all those big chunks go down. I'm going to pour out a little bit of the excess baby oil. You want it about half full. All right, guys, so you see right there, there's a bubble to about right here. So this is the baby oil with the glitter inside. I'm going to do one more scoop of that glitter, the oily glitter. Maybe 2. There we go. Let that settle down in. I'm going to pour out a little touch of that oil because we need to have a little bit more room to put more stuff in there. I've got a paper towel off camera, guys, that I'm just wiping it off real quick. Okay, then what we're going to do is to fill this up, then we're going to take our water. I'm going to bend my little pour spout into my cup here. We still want to leave an air bubble. So there we go, just a touch of water. So that's just a touch of water. I don't know if you can see on camera, guys. So the oil goes from here to here, then the water goes from here to here, and at the very top there's a little air bubble. That is what you want. All right, then we are going to take our stopper and we are going to jam it down in there. Really, really hard. If you don't have very strong hands, you can put it against a table and push until you feel it kind of lock into place. Then we're going to take a rubbing alcohol. Can you tell I worked with alcohol inks today? And we're going to clean that off. We want to get that baby oil off there so that the glue will stick. And we're going to just wipe that off really well. And we're going to set this one off to the side. And now we're going to fill and do our pink one into our silver. All right, so here we go. We've got our stick. Let's bend our crease there. stir and pour. Now I like, you guys saw my last video, I like working with chunky and fine mixed glitters in my pens. I just feel like it gives it a lot of texture and a lot of movement and visual, like it's very visually appealing to see all the different sizes in there. Again, I'm just scooping some of the chunkies off the bottom because I want to make sure we have a lot of glitter in there. But like I said, it is very important that you mix it up into the oil first. Otherwise, you will just end up with a clumpy mess. A little bit more oil out. Okay. Perfect. Wipe that off just a little bit. Some baby oil went down the side. Wipe it off just a little bit. Now we're going to pour our water. And now I'm going to pour out just a little bit. Oh, here we go. Extra cup. There's no room for an air bubble in this one, guys. You always want to make sure a little tiny bit, just for a little drop of air in there. And cap it. Okay, and rubbing alcohol. And clean it. All right, so we don't need those anymore. We're gonna move those off camera here so we don't accidentally dump them everywhere and bump them. All right, so now we've got our caps in, we've got our tops done. So now you can see the oil, it almost snow globes with the oil in the water. It just creates a lot more movement in the pen with that glitter. The oil, the glitter, and the water. You can see the glitter moves a lot more. So this would be more like a snow globe style, as opposed to the other ones are floating glitter pens. All right, guys? So you can see the air bubble, the oil. Now again, this is just meant to inspire. You can do however you want. You can do whatever colors you want. Chunky mixes, fine mixes, it doesn't matter. So now we're gonna glue these together. And I was laughing because the first tutorial that I did, everyone kept commenting on how are you supposed to change the ink? And that just makes me laugh because I have triplets. Two things. One, I would never have enough time to ever change the ink. Two, I don't even know where my pens are a month later because of my kids, so I wouldn't ever be able to change the ink either way. So I was just laughing at those questions, you guys. If I respond to you and you took it offensively, it wasn't offensive. I was just giggling because I'm like, who are these crazy people that have time to like change the ink? Now, if you want to change the ink, you guys, I don't know who would do this, but I'll show you. You just have to pull off the bottom and you can reload your ink there. It's not a big deal. You're not, once you glue these shut, does not mean the pen is done forever. I think that's what people were under the understanding, that because I was sealing it and gluing it, you couldn't ever change the ink if it ran out of ink. But you can if you still have the pen that long, and if you have the time to do that, and you know where to buy the ink. But what we're gonna do, this one I'm gonna use EO6. You guys saw me use Omni Stick yesterday. Again, I'm just showing you that you can really use almost any product in your house. What this does is I'm rubbing it over the rubber stopper and along the edge. It's gonna, it's waterproof silicone-based glue, and this is gonna seal that stopper on there. It's also gonna help hold the pen together and make it a little bit more watertight. So I'm going right around the edge. You don't wanna use a lot because it's gonna squish out. Here we go. Here we go. So you're going to see this. We're going to roll this down. You can already see there's some of that is squishing out. We're just going to work it down. It's going to be very tight. That's good. You want it tight. Work it down. Then we're going to take our rubbing alcohol and wipe off the excess. Okay. Make sure that's on there tight. Twisting it always helps to get it down locked on tight. And there you go, just like that. You want to I would let this sit for 24 hours before you put it in a package and send it to somebody, guys. But this is the Snow Globe one. So that the air bubble, when you have the air bubble in only the oils, it doesn't move as much. There's not as much impact between the two. But when you have the oil, the water, and the air bubble, you get a lot of movement in your glitter. So that is the difference. All right, so now let's. It just depends if you want it just to be a pretty glitter pen or if you want it to be more snow globe effect where the glitter moves around a lot. So I usually show you guys one tutorial and then I wait until I do the second tutorial, but this one I'm just doing back to back because there were so many questions about this. mainly about reloading the ink, and that made me laugh. But you can reload the ink in these, you guys. Also, if you don't know where to buy these pens, we have them on littleandrose.com as a 3-piece kit. They will be selling as a 3-piece kit. You can buy 3 rose gold or 3 silver right now. The others are on their way, the other colors, but they are not here yet, and I don't want to overpromise and underdeliver, so we are not going to put those on and available until they actually are here. They're sold in a 3-piece set, and they will come with small, little, tiny bags of glitter, like little sample glitters almost. That's just enough to fill a pen, or maybe 2 pens or 3 pens. But it's not going to be it's not an ounce. It's just like a couple grams of each glitter. You'll get 3 random glitter colors to do your glitter pens with. And that's just kind of like a little extra that we add to the package. So you get a little glitter and your pens. There you go. So if you're opening these up and you see those little rubber stoppers, don't lose those, guys. Those are really important. Right there you go. And you can mix colors of your glitter. I'm just keeping it simple with Bobby and Dave today. This one is Dave and this one is Bobby. They are slowly being added to the littleandrose.com website, guys. I am not naturally a glitter vendor. I am a tutorialist, but you guys have been asking and asking and asking and asking for the glitters. So I am going to start providing those, but I'm just one person on a little island over here by myself, and I am not great at technology, so I'm trying to load them and do them as best as I can. I now have a team that's helping me, so hopefully we can get stuff out to you, okay? So littleandrose.com, the links are going to be below this video. You can click on Littly and Rose down below this video. It'll take you to all my other tutorials that you hear me talking about. You can also click on where it says read more, and a whole list of supplies will come down, including the link on where to buy these pens, where to buy some glitter, and all the other supplies. All right, guys, I hope you learned something. This is a really fun one. This is just like a little sister video to our floating pens. These are our Snowglobe pens. They're very, very similar. This one, you basically just add water. But again, in this tutorial, I wanted to make sure you saw that there's no real one specific glue that you need. You just need a silicone base, waterproof, and they are anywhere. EO66 works. Yesterday I used Omni Stick. I was at the dollar store. I found this. It's the same thing. You can use this as well. This is in the hardware department of your 99-cent store. Well, it is at mine. So check out your hardware department in your dollar store. You might be able to find some clear silicone adhesive. All right, guys, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, come join us on Facebook, and we'll see you soon.